The only other Washington guy. Yeah. He just lives like 2 hours. He lives like 2 hours south. Oh, Jim? He was in Turner last year. Down in Portland, though, you got Everly and Phillips. Phillips, Scott. Yeah. He's down in Portland. So he's down by Longview with those guys.
All right, they're going live here. I'll apologize right now. I'm on the corner. We're there on the corner board, so there's going to be a lot of people cutting in between me and the board. But we'll make do. All right, they're going live here. Matt and Brad versus Dean Norton and Greg Cather. Cather or Cather, I'm not sure. Matchup of 4 ACL pros. Great bag by Brad to split that. So it's hard to see, but because of the colors, but Brad's bag is right in the middle of 2 of Greg's bags. Brad gets a 4 to start it off. 4-0. Matthew played Dean earlier in the blind draw, and Dean was simply unconscious. At one point, he made 25 in a row. Ultimately, Matthew and his partner were able to pull out the win, but Dean was just a monster. He missed his first bag. Matt's showing 3 with 2 bags to go. Still showing 3, but Dean's got a bag hanging. Be interesting to see how Matt decides to approach this. He knocked him halfway in. All right, so if Dean can get his bag that's hanging and the one in his hand to go without taking Matt, he'll score a point. He's coming back in. He didn't like that angle. Let's see if he goes airmail or if he just tries to bump into that. Or potentially go through all of them. He goes airmail, misses it off the back. That's a 4. That's going to make it 8-0 Matt and Brad. For those of you that don't know how Rounders works, what you do is you randomly draw an opponent for the first round, and then for the second round you draw an opponent that has the same record as you, and then the same for the third round, and so on and so on. So right now both of these teams are 2-0. All right, Greg can sneak it in for a wash. And he does. It'll stay 8-0. Matthew will retain first throw. You could tell by the way that bag was coming towards the hole, it was going to kick that way. Just didn't quite have the angle on it that he wanted. Justin, no, there's not. I would have thought Matt would have stepped out and tried to push this, but I don't know what he's going to do. That was a good bully bag by Dean there. Matt really doesn't have a choice. Oh, this could be a big 6 if he can push this cleanly and follow it. And he does. Well, that's going to tighten the game up at 8-6. Hurts to give up those big frames. Greg puts up a blocker on Brad's side of the hole. Brad does a great job of taking control of the opposite side of the board. Nice job. All right, they're even with a bag left, each with a bag left. Chance for Brad to take a couple. Get first throw back. And he does. 10-6.
Yeah, I bet you do. I like it.
Good job by Matt. Matt's bag got a little help there from Dean. Oh, he left his bag, giving Dean a chance to sneak in for the wash. And he does. Stays 10-6. Ten to 6, Brad throwing first. Nice centered blocker. A little short. Got Greg to miss to the left. Let's see what Brad does with it. He goes with the push. Now he's dominating the front of the hole. Greg goes with a blocker. Missed. Wilbur, yes he did. Greg hits the back of the hole airmail. He's now up 3 each with a bag left. Oh no, this could be a big 6. Big airmail shot coming up here. Greg is showing 3. He's got a bag in hand. He missed that one, but he does get 3. Ten to 9 now. Matt and Brad clinging to a 1-point lead. Dean throwing first. Matt with a blocker in Dean's lane. That was kind of effective earlier, as much as anything else was against Dean when he was hot. Dean kind of slides that bag out of the way and goes in. He's going to have to do it a couple more times, it looks like. Well, no problem there, and every time he does it, Matt's bag slides further out of his way. Now Matt's got 2 of them hanging out there. Big decision here from Matt. Do you board it and give up 4? Then you'd be trailing by 3, or do you go for the aggressive airmail here? He hit the airmail, he just drugged that bag. So he still gives up the 4, and now it's 13-10, Dean and Greg. Greg straight in with his first one. Oh, Brad missed. I think he got distracted by some people waiting to pass behind. Bag. He's only down 1 point now. Each with a bag left. All right, Brad can airmail for a point. Greg's currently showing 2. And that's what it'll be. 15-10 now. Dean and Greg. Dean looks like he might be getting back into the groove he was in earlier. Matthew looks like he might have been trying to go slick side blocker. Great bully bag. It's still not out of play though. Good job to collect it before it got shoved any further out of the hole. Come on, kick. I knew that was going to kick the wrong way. Matt's got to go in to hold it to 2.
I had the 1 and 2 that morning.
17-10.
I had the 1 and 2. And it did. Like 1 and 2. Damn, man, it's like, give me the fucking opportunity.
All right, 17-10, Dean and Greg.
Hey.
Blocker missed just a little too far to the right, but it's still something to have to negotiate. Brad does a great job of sliding it out of the way. He's in good shape for a big frame here. Brad's going to try to push through this. Great job. Pushed Greg's bag completely out of the lane. And Brad is shooting for a 7 in a tie ball game. And he's got it. 17-17. Like I said, Matt played Dean earlier, and Dean was red hot. He's showing signs of getting hot again. The only time Matt's really been able to consistently get Dean is with that blocker on Dean's side of the hole. And that's a little too far left. Yeah, it was a little too easy for Dean to slide that out of the way. Dean contemplating stepping out to try to push his bag. It's between two of Matthew's bags. Big shot. All right, so now they're even on the board, each with a bag left, except Dean has a bag right in front of the hole. Matt nails it, but he pulled Dean's bag into the hole a little bit, making this push a little easier for him. And he's able to take two. 19-17. Dean and Greg. Greg going straight in. Brad stops a little short on his own side of the hole. Got Greg outside the lane now. Like to put it right in front of the hole. If he could get another miss, could set him up to score 4 and end it. Brad could airmail drag here. Oh, he missed it, but he did knock his bag in. So he's showing 1 point right now. Nice push. Brad's got to go in to hold it to 1 and stay alive. All right, the score is now 20-17. Ooh, that bag just came back. Caught the back of the hole and dropped in. There's Matthew with a nice V block. Instead of going airmail, interestingly, Matt's stepping out. No, he's coming back in. Sweet. Tyler, I want to say it's around 40 or so. No, that's gonna be game. As long as something goes in the hole here. game. Dean closes it out. Good game. Points matter for rounders, so it is important to try to take this bag seriously. All right. Game 4 coming up shortly.